Yes, my viewers and subscribers, welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to this channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Guys, I'm bringing us some information about a situation happening right now in the constituency of Southboro over in St. Catherine. Remember this councillor who was assassinated in July of 2023, Ainsley Parkins? There's a problem to replace him. There's a woman by the name of Dulcie who worked with Tyson for a long time. She was rejected to replace him. The person who they want to replace him, guys, is a lot of controversy, and the member of parliament, Fitzjackson, is threatening to not participate and be in charge of the local government election if the person they're trying to replace Tyson with gets to go ahead to replace him. Now, guys, Tyson was a no-nonsense person. He never mix up in a certain things. The man, they all go around on loudspeaker in a them community. I call out the gunman them name. So it's not a man where anybody should come and replace. Now, I'm going to show you the person who they want to replace Tyson and the problem that is there. So, as you know, the leader of the PNP is Mark Golan, Peter Bunting, and Dayton Campbell. They are of the Rise United faction who destroyed the PNP so badly. You see the guy on the right, we're in the dark blue jeans beside Bunting. He's the one that is a riser and that they want to replace Tyson with, the councillor who was killed. Now, as you can see in the picture, Peter Bunting is there, and clearly this guy, Omar him name, he would have had to support Peter Bunting to come get position over people who did their work and people who are more trusted by the people. So with the Rise United movement, guys, you see everybody who wanna say I get position now, Bunting made them a promise and Golan made them a promise say if they support Rise movement and help them topple PNP, them could have come back now when Rising at the leadership come get position. So that's why there's so many problems and so many original PNP people being pushed aside for these saboteurs in the PNP who is aligned with the Rise movement. So just to clarify, guys, this is making the rounds in WhatsApp. See, if you look at it, it says forwarded many times. This is Omar's information, and as you can see, he's running for councillor in the Southboro division where Mr. Ainsley Parkins was. So, January 20th, they had their meeting, and so on and so forth. Now, the problem now, why Fitzjackson said him don't want to be involved in it if this guy go, I don't know if it's alone. Many people over there say they don't want this guy. They don't want nothing with it if him can replace the councillor. So they are saying that they don't want to be involved because the guy is a deportee and he was in a problem with cocaine trafficking and them heap of something there. Right? I don't know how the thing going in politics. If you want to be competitive in politics, you have to, you cannot be involved in certain things. You understand? I mean, you maybe can have a little minor thing, but certain things, you can't be competitive because if you're running against somebody who not have them the problem there, then, your chances are, you get what I'm saying, guys? I mean, me in the day I play judge and jury, but what I am saying is the people them do not want this guy to represent them. And for the party's leadership to not be listening to the people. Now you guys can see why the PNP is so divided, right? Because people want to be competitive. People don't want them name to really get mixed up in a certain thing. So maybe no one can understand why the member of parliament would be saying, hey, I don't want to be any part of this, because the member of parliament would have had an important role in the local government election coming up. You understand? But the thing now with bunting them and golding them, they made the promises to these people who help them topple the party that them are going to get position. So really and truly, it's not really about who qualified or who meet whatever criteria in terms of how these people are chosen. It's all about rewarding people for the wrongs that they help bunting and golding do in the party, to the party and to people. And this is what it comes down to. And this is why, guys, I keep saying that this current PNP as it is not ready to form a government. They are not ready to lead the people of Jamaica. Because the first thing is, the people of Jamaica are demanding a politics of integrity. They're demanding a politics of people who you can trust and a politics of representatives who are here about the people and not here about rewarding people for wrongs and rewarding friends and cronies. That's the politics of the past. And that is why the voter apathy has been so high in the country. You understand? So, can you blame Fitzjackson? No, you can't blame him because only a fool would not play politics with this, because if this guy was your opponent, would you go into a political race with him and don't mention, them something there? I mean, cocaine trafficking, it's a little steep, you understand? Certain things you're just not able to do after you get mixed up in stuff like that. And that's just the truth of the matter. So, I'm sure that we can understand other people who would want to represent the people in Southboro without that kind of baggage, or they may feel away and say, oh, me can't get in there and this brother yeah, can get in. You understand? So the PNP has to have a certain standard and stick to it, And hey, people like Dayton Campbell, Mark Gold, and Peter Bunting, what do they really stand for? That's the question that people are asking right now. But it leaves a big question, guys. And the question what most people are asking is, what is it that these guys did in the Rise movement for Bunting and Golding? They must have done some serious shit to be rewarded, irrespective of this baggage that they have. They must have done some very serious things, right? To help propel Mark Golding to the leadership of the party. And this is why PNP YO president and vice president, this is why them leave the YO, because those guys, they corrupted the YO. Bunting them corrupted the young people them in the YO, right? And why did they do that? To help build the Rise United movement in the PNP, help, do all of the fraudulent thing them. Because I remember it was reported that all these fraudulent groups were founded in the YO, right? And you have to create those fraud groups. So that was part of what a lot of these YO members did. You understand? Corrupted the electoral process within the PNP. The PNP has to be rebuilt from the ground up. From the electoral position there, to integrity within, to respect and decency, to disciplinary issues. I mean, these people just cannot form no government. They're not ready. They need serious people at the helm of the party with integrity and respectability. That's what it comes down to. I guess this is just another instance of the Rise United movement, stepping on people who were there working, people who are more familiar with the people who have a little bit more integrity, And this is how people have been installed in the party lately. And it's a sad situation. I'm just hoping that nobody gets hurt going forward. And as Fitzjackson, as I'm getting the information, is that Fitzjackson said if this thing here goes through, he does not want anything to do with it. He's going to resign because he does not want to participate in any local government election with that kind of stuff around him. But the information about the guy, it's been sent around all over WhatsApp. and to the party's executive so that they are aware of the problem, right? But the guy is getting the go-ahead anyway, so that's the issue. And you know what is so ironic and interesting about this? Yesterday, one time Peter Bunting was running in the Rise United movement for the leadership of the PNP, one of the things that he had his bloggers doing was to go out to social media and call people criminal and dig up wrong information in a people background for come put out so them are criminal for run them off of social media. So how is it now that Bunting? Anyway, guys, keep it locked here. Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Make sure to subscribe, share the channel, and keep it locked here to Jamaica Politics Uncovered for all your political news, Jamaica.